Hi. So, as some of you may know, I entered into a raffle giveaway. We'll call it a raffle. And I won 2 tickets to see BTS in LA. And it is now the night before my flight and still no hotel, but we're working on it. Everything's coming together. I can't tell you how much I have stressed for the past week or so. And a lot of you have donated to my GoFundMe and helped me to get there because it's highly expensive to fly from Alabama to California. But here we are. And a lot of you asked me to vlog this, so I decided I'm going to. So here we are. So stay tuned. Enjoy the video. Bye. So just walked through TSA. I am not okay. I literally just watched them mutilate all my makeup brushes trying to check the travel case. Oh, I'm not okay. But almost there, heading to our gate. Boarding in about an hour. So we made it to our first stop in Chicago. And we just stopped to get a bite to eat. Say hi, Mom. So, we'll see you guys when we're in LA. Okay, so we finally landed in LA. So we're in LA. It took us, how long did it take us to get a flight?
4 hours from Chicago.
Well, not the flight, but the rental car and baggage claim was a hot mess. But we're here now. You clearly see I'm protected from COVID and everything else. So we're at Target getting some little essentials before we go to the hotel. And hopefully we can rest up before tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys at the hotel.
See you guys at the hotel.
Finally made it to the hotel. This has been the longest day and I still have to get my stuff together for the concert tomorrow. So, staying at the embassy in Anaheim. I can't wait to get back into the hotel room, still unloading luggage. I need a nap, but I'm also hungry. So, I'll check back in with you guys when I get back in the hotel room. So, it's finally the end of day 1. I have finally settled in the hotel room, taken a shower, have my face mask going, because my skin really needs to be revived. I'm going to get me something to eat and go to bed. It's finally concert day! Okay, so I already woke up. I have not eaten, but I have showered, done my skincare routine for the morning. I got up pretty early because I need to leave here earlier to get in the merch line because I already know that's going to be like a 2-hour long wait. I'm now about to start on my makeup and let's head to the concert. So, done with my makeup. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, now I have to finish my hair, put on my clothes, and then it's time to go. Okay, I'm finally done getting ready. So, something, I feel like Hobie. So, oversized sweatshirt. I literally got this, back in August? You know, Converse high. Okay, I'm gonna. My sister gave me these pants, so we're oversized dressing today. I don't think I gave you guys details on the makeup either. So I feel cute. I'm ready to go. Say hi, Mom.
I feel cute too.
And your mask literally hit your.
I'm ready to go.
So I'll see you guys in the merch line.
I would have had more if I didn't have. Oh my gosh. We're here at SoFi. I have no idea where my mother went. Wow. It's so cute. All of my people. Okay, now let's find the merch line.
Make some goddamn noise for BTS! Finally, BTS is back to all. Hell yeah! BTS! Welcome to BTS Permission to Dance on stage in LA. Everybody say hi! Alright, nice to meet you. Hello, Army. How are you today? From tonight. Hi guys, this is B. Nice to meet you. We released this song 2 years ago. And this tour was the whole very first time we ever performed Black Swan and our opening song on in front of the actual audience. So guys, I looked up some reactions from you guys. And of course, for sure, everyone said it was the best thing ever. You know, Army will love it all. That just makes us want to do.
I want to cheer just like that for Army too. You're the best, Army!
We released this song 2 years ago. And this tour was the whole very first time we ever performed Black Swan and our opening song on in front of the actual audience. So guys, I looked up some reactions from you guys. And of course, for sure, everyone said it was the best thing ever. You know, Army will love it all. That just makes us want to do. Song, but we are not tired at all.
I think it's because we can actually hear Army cheering.
Recharge for this next song. Nothing can stop Army and BTS. Let's wait. Go!
This night is too short and precious for us to be shared right now. Let's just think, happy thoughts, positive vibes, good thinking, and let it all out.
막막한 기분이 들 때가 있었는데 나는 어제와 똑같은데 한순간에 평행세계로 온 것처럼 세상이 변해버렸으니까 세상이 멈춰있는 기분이 들 때도 있고 길을 완전히 잃어버린 것 같은 느낌이 들 때도 있습니다. 저희도 그랬던 때가 있었고요. 그동안
Right now, put your palms down, okay? Could you turn the lights on? We're going, the wave is going.
Let's go!
Let's go! No. Cycle.
Are you ready? Let's go!
It's coming. That's it.
Okay, well done, but Floor, you can see you're too fast.
Oh my God.
So this time, we're gonna do it reverse. Number 4, number 3, come on!
It's coming back. Did we miss it?
Okay, I'm pretty sure I'll do it.
and happiness, then I think I did my job.
Yes, you did.
And since I did my job, that means now I can go back, turn on rehab, and eat steak and BBQ. Thank you so much for today.
Your voices are so beautiful. You know what? We are here to hear your voices. Thanks to you, I was so happy today. With your pretty voices. I will keep today forever. I love you. I finish. Finish. Thank you.
The best leader.
Guys, it's this really special day because today is the first day of December.
Happy holidays!
It feels really strange because it's like we're here being together, breathing together at the end and at the start of something at the same time. So I just want to say that it feels like some destiny. It feels like some,
It is!
you guys are mine.
As it should be!
Beginning at the same time. So, it's the third show. We got one left, but oh yeah, 7 years. Yeah, it's so cute. You know, number 3 is always like a lucky number in Korean. So I just like this number. Everything's good. It's just, it feels so strange because, you know, it's been a while. It's been not a while. It's been long. It's been 2 years, and this is my third show, and I feel like we've never had any rest, or it's like we skipped 2020 and 2021.
We did.
It feels so natural to be with you, to vibe with you guys, to see your face, to have this communion of our own. It's so natural. So, you know, thanks for being my nature and beginning, love, and forever.
남준이 형이 나랑 오늘 하고 싶은 말이랑 뭔가 비슷한 걸 할 것 같은데.
이렇게 이제 오늘이 세 번째 공연인데 제가 평소에 이렇게 생각이 깊은 사람도 아니고 또 말주변이 좋은 사람은 아니지만 여러분들께 조금이나마 진심을 전하고자 오늘은 한국어로 진행하도록 하겠습니다.
So this is our third day. I'm not a very deep thinker. I'm not very eloquent, but I wanted to share really my sincere thoughts with you. So that's why I want to speak in Korean today.
별말이 아닐 수도 있어요. 근데 여러분도 그렇고 저희도 그렇고 못 보고 지낸 지 정말 오래됐지 않습니까?
So it's the same with you and for us as well. It's been a long time since we weren't able to see each other.
네, 진짜로 정말로 힘든 시기였고 되게 우울한 때가 되게 많았었는데 이 공연을 하고 난 후부터 그때가 내가 힘들었는지 그 악몽 같았던 순간들이 다 잊혀졌어요.
These were truly difficult times, very depressing times, and it was more depressing. But as soon as we started the concerts and we began to do the concerts, really these nightmare moments began to disappear.
그래서 여기 어제랑 그저께랑 오늘 와주신 여러분들께 이렇게 극약 처방을 해주셔서 너무 감사하다고 그리고 사랑한다고 말씀드리고 싶고 또 저희를 지금 못 보고 계신 전 세계에 계신 아미 여러분들에게도 하루빨리라도 기회가 된다면 찾아갈 테니까 조금만 같이 버텨보자고 말씀드리고 싶습니다.
So for those of you who came here yesterday, the day before yesterday, today, thank you so much, and thank you for giving us this tough medicine so we could get out. And the army who couldn't see us, or haven't seen us yet, I just want to say we'll be there to see you soon, so just hang in there a little longer.
I love you all!
Thank you.
저는 이번에 미국 LA에서 쉬는 동안 낚시도 하고 또 놀이공원도 다녀왔어요.
So here in LA, in the United States, while I had some time off, I went fishing. I went to a theme park.
That's so cute.
And it was really fun.
잠시 그 경험이 끝나고 잠시 생각했습니다. LA로 이사 와야 되나?
So after I had these experiences, I had a thought, maybe should I move to LA?
I will literally eat myself.
LA로 오면 환영받겠네요.
It seems like if I do move to LA, you guys are gonna really welcome me here.
물론 이렇게 당장 여러분들 곁에 이렇게 LA로 올 수는 없지만 항상 제 마음은 여러분들 곁에 있다는 걸 알아주셨으면 좋겠습니다.
So of course I can't come to LA right now, but I want you to know that I am always, my heart is always with you and by you.
아미 사랑해! 세 번째 날이고
So this is our third day.
이렇게 2년 전에는 이게 되게 일상처럼 소쇼하고 넘어가고 소쇼하고 넘어가고 이랬던 것 같은데 2년 만에 이렇게 다시 여러분들을 뵙게 되니까 정말 똑같이 묻어있는 것 같습니다.
So 2 years ago, this was just routine. We have our shows, and we have our shows again, 4 shows. But 2 years after 2 years, it really seems like a dream.
정말 여러분들과 함께 할 수 있어서 정말 너무너무 행복하다는 말씀 드리고 싶고요.
And I just want to say that I am really happy that I'm able to be here with you, together with you.
So we did everything. V just showed his face. J-Hope did the chant. JK did the mic for it. And now, please, it's time for
oh wow, I really don't have a voice. I think I lost my voice like halfway through the second VCR. Yeah. But we're here at In-N-Out. We finally, after almost like an hour of waiting out for a shuttle, finally got to the car and back towards the hotel. But now we're at In-N-Out, one of Hobie's favorite places. And so it is 12:43 a.m. Going to eat something, take a shower, and go to sleep because your girl is tired. Our flight is in the morning, so, well, no, 3 p.m. There we go. Change the flight because, yeah. To film on my last day, heading back home after the concert, because just like day 1 and day 2 of my trip, it was extremely hectic. So it has now been officially 1 week since Permission to Dance on Stage LA day 3, and I'm still going through like post-concert depression. Like, I'm so sad that it's over. But I just want to do a quick shout out. I met 2 armies in the merch line, the first merch line that I stood in, and they gave me, well, one of them gave me this. So that was very sweet. And after the concert, on the shuttle bus back to our cars, another army gave me this, and I thought it was super sweet. Like, they're so cute. And there were a lot of armies that were passing out like little things like these all the time, and it made me wish that I brought something to pass out as well. I just like forgot and didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for this trip in general, as most of you know, because I won the tickets last minute and I threw everything together last minute. Like, literally, we did not get a hotel until our first layover heading to LA. And I was like, oh my God, are we gonna have somewhere to stay when we get there? And we ended up getting a hotel like at the very, very last minute. But everything else was like booked, I want to say 5 days, maybe 4 days before our trip. So it all just got thrown together very quickly. But it worked out for the better. And I was able to just de-stress on the flight there. But now I get to give you my recap of my trip. And I'm going to start out talking about the terrors of SoFi. Like, you're going to see a lot of these stories from Twitter posts, Instagram posts, and a lot of YouTube videos amongst those armies, because it was just god-awful. But don't let that take away from the actual experience at the concert to see BTS, because BTS had nothing to do with the way SoFi was operating. And overall, it was just, speaking on terms of SoFi and how they ran things, they were extremely unorganized, very rude. I encountered 3 workers that were rude. After the concert, heading to the shuttle, there was this one female staff, and she was pretending to have a conversation with one of the street food vendors who wasn't even paying her any attention. And I, like, legit walked up to her, tapped her on the shoulder, and she looked at me and walked away. And I was like, excuse me, I need help. And so I started walking up towards her, and I said, excuse me again. And she, like, blew a gasket and was like, oh my God, I don't know, bruh, I don't know. And I'm like, excuse me? Well, I just had to keep walking. It was nothing I could do at that point. She didn't want to do her job. And before the concert, there was this male staff who just did not have a reason to yell at us the way that he did. Him and 3 other staff members created like a human barricade and linked arms, and then he stood in front and started yelling at all the armies around that area and started saying, don't step on my grass. All of you there trying to get to the other side, take your line and go that way. Walk behind the sign all the way over there. Watch out my grass and don't step on my grass. Don't disrespect my grass. Like, all of that. And 2 armies, before I could even say anything, just looked at him and said, is your name SoFi? And I was like, oh my God. And everyone was literally saying the same thing. Like, we didn't do anything because it was a congested area because they didn't have designated lines. Everyone was literally just asking each other, like, is this a line for so-and-so, so-and-so? And everyone was just, like, very confused, asking the workers. They couldn't tell us anything because they didn't know anything, which didn't help anyone at all. And we were all just like, is this the line for this? And that's when he just started yelling. And everyone was like, we have no idea where we're going. What line is for what? There's no clear walkway. So the only way to walk is through this small patch of grass. And it wasn't like a huge grassland. It was just like an area where a tree was, and it was a little patch of grass. And he just blew up on us all for no reason. On my nerves, like, for the whole first half of my night. And not only that, like, my plans that I had to get to SoFi, get in the merch line, get my army bomb, get a few other merch items, and my sister's best friend sent me money to buy her some merch while I was there. So I was going to get us both something. Everything that we wanted was sold out. And I stood in 4 different merch lines. And for those that have stood in those lines for those hours, know exactly how I'm feeling and what I went through. And I went through 4 of them. Yeah. 2 outside. Actually, I went through 5 because it was 3 outside and 2 inside. And each one sold out as soon as I was, like, right there. And I watched them start breaking down boxes. And they said, well, we're sold out outside for today, so you can try it inside. And I tried inside. And as soon as I got to the front, they sold out. So, but my thing is, they sold out of the army bombs very quickly. There were individuals buying 5 and 6 at a time. Mind you, on Weaver Shop, we can only purchase 2 per account. So I felt like that should have been applied there as well. And also with the merch lines, there was no organization, so a lot of people got redirected to the wrong area. And that happened to me as well. So the time that I could have spent in the actual merch line, I spent somewhere else. And that upset me a lot. There were supposed to be designated people that walked around with these backpacks, and they had these flags with a question mark on it. And we went to them, and they did not give any clear answers that we really needed. Like, I was trying to find my gate to go line up and go through security check, get my vaccine card checked and all of that. And I asked her, where is gate 1? Because that's the gate that I was supposed to go to. And she said, I think you just walk that way. It didn't help my case at all. And so we're literally walking around SoFi in circles, not knowing where we're going. Like, the workers were horrible. Like, horrible. And armies were trying their absolute best to be as respectful as possible, but we were getting highly frustrated out there. Mind you, it was cold, it was muggy from the fog, and out of all 4 days, they said that day 3 was deemed the worst in terms of how SoFi was operating. And I truly believe it, because the way that there was no organization, waiting for almost a whole hour just to get on the shuttle after walking around for 45 minutes to find the shuttle parking lot, where we were asking workers once again, how do we get to the parking lot? And nobody knew anything. I asked 5 different workers and none of them could tell me anything. And so, especially when it was cold outside and we're tired, feet hurting, voices going, like, work with us some way, somehow. And finally found the shuttle parking lot, and once again, unorganized. The shuttles weren't at all labeled the way they needed to be. Everyone was getting on wrong shuttles and having to get back off to find their real shuttle and going to the end of the, like, it was a hot mess. But I won't let that take away from the actual concert itself. I met so many amazing people. Like, clearly, as soon as I got to SoFi and stood in the first line, I got these. And I spoke to armies for like the whole time I was there, and met a lot of wonderful people. So we made a lot of great memories in the midst of a crappy situation. Like, even on the shuttle bus home, Hobie went live on V Live, and this one army took her phone and held it up for everyone on the shuttle to watch, and we all just cuddled in together and watched his live. It was so cute. And so, aside from that, and all the crap that we had to go through and endure with SoFi, the actual concert itself, 13 Army, and that being my first concert, I truly had a once-in-a-lifetime experience in the best way possible. It's one of those you just have to be there type of things. And so I got in there, sat down. Of course, like, my seat was at the top, but you know, we always say there's no such thing as a bad seat at a BTS concert, and that has been proven absolutely true, because got in there and I'm able to see, like, all of the crowd and every single army bomb, and just to feel that energy and it's bouncing back off of you back down there, and it was just amazing. I literally gave myself a week to just simmer in it and, like, just think about how I actually felt and my emotions and my actual take on the concert. And I'm still speechless because it was just amazing. Like, truly amazing. I talked to my friends after the concert and they told me, if you can describe your experience at the concert in one word, what would it be? And I said, just one? And they said, if you can, just give me one word. And I could only come up with euphoric. Like, it was truly euphoria. And I'm not just saying that because that's Jungkook's song, but it felt like a euphoric experience. And I went through, like, every emotion possible while at that concert. Besides anger, of course, because BTS does not ever anger me. And I remember for the encore stage, I was crying because our encore stage was Spring Day and Answer Love Myself. And those are two songs that just mean a lot to me. And as soon as Spring Day started playing, I was crying. And then I look down and I see Tay in a Squid Game costume. I couldn't even cry anymore. It was that funny. And then Love Myself started playing, and I'm crying again. And then he starts dancing in the costume, which just made me stop crying. And I'm pretty sure that the army on the side of me thought that I lost my mind. And I had to apologize to them from before the concert started and let them know, like, I apologize for the person that I'm going to become during this concert. Because, like, yeah, this is my first BTS concert. This is it. And they were like, oh, it's okay. Like, we're going to do the same. And indeed they did. Like, it was a party. Oh my gosh. It was just, I don't really know how to describe it. My mom is like still ranting about it because it was her first BTS concert in person as well. And she's used to watching them on the screen with me and my sister all the time. And to be there in the midst of 70,000 armies plus your idols, and you're like, wow, I get to see them in person. Like, oh my gosh, you're like right there within the same proximity. That was wild. And I was on cloud 9 just for the fact that I won the tickets. And I was actually in LA for the first time. And my mom kept saying, I think I'm more excited than you. And I'm like, no, I don't think you are. It's just the fact that I didn't have enough time to process it all at once. And because of that, like, I was so stunned to the point where I didn't know how to channel my energy until the concert started, and I just went wild. She has so many videos of me just vibing out during the songs, and I don't think she got me crying. I don't think she did. I don't even think she knew that I was crying because I was standing up most of the time. And just to experience the transitions and all of just from Black Swan, like I'm still fumbling over my words because it's so much to take in. And like I could not get over the Black Swan transition and just how underrated that was. Like that was truly something else. And the stage mixes for this concert was, I'm recording on my phone and it like completely blacked out. So I'm recording on Snapchat now, which only gives me like 1 minute per clip. So bear with me, you guys. That's literally how I recorded at the concert as well. So I don't have a whole lot of storage at all. So I had to work with what I had. And I was so upset. Like I had 3-minute long videos that did not save that I really wanted from the concert. And while I was saving it, it just didn't save. And I'm like, okay, do I try to work on this or just move on and try to record this next moment that's about to be big? So I had to do what I had to do. And it might look like in a few of the clips that I just cut off the members. I promise I did not. It was just a matter of I only had a minute on Snapchat to record. So yeah, I wasn't trying to cut them off. So my phone is telling me that I am out of storage. So I'm going to quickly wrap up this clip. Overall, my experience at the BTS concert was truly just magical. And it was really cool to see not just them in person, but their staff as well. Kudos to them because they really made sure that they were okay and armies were safe and all the moving parts involved in the concert were taken care of. So anyone that is trying to fall down the BTS rabbit hole, I hope this video finds you well. And pretty much I think that's all I have for you guys today. So until next time.